Good evening. Would you please rise and help me to welcome the Central Cabarrus High School class of 2025.
remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Central Cabarrus High School Junior ROTC, the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance by Student Body President Denia Burton, and the singing of the National Anthem by the Central Cabarrus High School Chorus.
Good evening, everyone. I am Denia Burton, Student Body President. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening, Central Cabarrus High School. It is a great day to be a Viking. To our families, our faculty, and our staff, our Board of Education, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2025, thank you for letting me share this incredible moment with you. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight to say the words you've earned through years of hard work and perseverance. Congratulations, Vikings, you made it. But tonight is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of growth, of how far you've come, of who you've become, and of the future you're about to shape. Your story didn't begin 4 years ago. It began much earlier, in classrooms where your backpacks were too big, your shoes were untied, and your biggest decision was whether to play tag or swing at recess. And even back then, you were growing. You may not have realized it, but every time you picked up a pencil, asked a question, helped a classmate, or tried again after a mistake, your roots were taking hold. The word kindergarten has existed since the 1800s, and it means children's garden, because educators understood long ago that children grow best when they are nurtured with care, patience, and belief. That idea lives in every school, and it especially lives here at Central Cabarrus High School. You've grown through every hallway, every class change, every win, and every loss. You've grown when you stood up for others, when you found your voice, when you took a risk or stepped outside of your comfort zone. You grew through late nights, hard tests, pep rallies, school plays, bus rides, and hallway laughs. And when you put on that green and gold, you weren't just wearing school colors. You were wearing tradition. You were wearing pride, Viking pride. This school has been standing since 1966, built on the backs of students, families, and educators who believed in what it means to work hard, stay true to who you are, and lift one another up. You are the next chapter of that legacy, and tonight is proof that you've done your part to make it even stronger. As we sit here tonight, many of your loved ones have probably been looking back on those first days of school pictures from years ago. Those moments when you were just starting out, full of excitement and curiosity. And now as they sit here with us in celebration of your big moment, they can't help but wonder, where did the time go? The long school days have tiptoed by, but the years have been racing past. Each one filled with growth, challenges, and memories that will last a lifetime. 1 minute you were learning how to tie your shoes, and now you're figuring out where your shoes will take you next as you step into a world that is waiting for what you bring to the table. Vikings, you are scholars, athletes, artists, musicians, leaders, problem solvers, engineers, tradespersons, volunteers, dreamers, and innovators. You've excelled on fields, courts, and pools, on stages and in classrooms. You've brought your heart and your voice to this school, and you've made your mark. But more importantly, you've grown in the ways that can't be measured by a test or a scoreboard. You've grown in quiet ways, in the choices you made when no one was watching, in the effort you gave when things felt hard, in the kindness you showed, in the courage you found, and in the belief you held in yourself and each other. That's the kind of growth, my friends, that lasts. And so, class of 2025, as you leave Central Cabarrus and step into the world, Whether you're heading to college, the military, a job, a trade, or a dream still unfolding, I want you to leave with this simple message in your heart. Don't stop growing. Keep planting. Plant ambition because the world needs your ideas. Plant kindness because the world needs your heart. Plant courage because the world needs your leadership. Plant curiosity because your learning is far from over. Plant gratitude because no one grows alone. Remember the teachers who challenged and encouraged you, the friends who laughed and cried with you, the coaches, counselors, and staff who stood behind you, and your families. Remember your families who believed in you through every twist and turn. These are the gardeners of your life, and tonight is their celebration too. Vikings, you are the garden we've grown together, and your roots, planted in the halls of Central Cabarrus, will carry you forward into whatever comes next. So go plant your dreams. Water them with effort. Pull the weeds of doubt. And surround yourself with people who will help you bloom. And when you start to question yourself, remember that little kindergartner that could. The one who believed anything was possible. Who wasn't afraid to ask questions. And who wasn't worried about getting dirt on their clothes. That little version of you was pretty wise. Wherever you go, carry your green and gold with pride. And wherever life takes you, grow something good. Remember, you are the master gardener of your life. You are wonderful, unique, and special. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you. We believe in you. We love you. You've made this garden stronger, and we cannot wait to see what you grow next.
Wow, class of 2025. For the last 3 years, we watched class after class walk across this exact stage. It felt like it was just yesterday that we were trying to fret our way through the crowds, with our schedules in hand, looking for our classrooms, or trying to figure out which lunch we had, hoping we shared it together. Now, it's our time. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here to celebrate a major milestone for us, despite it being 7:30 on a Friday night. My name is Jontasia Harrison, and I am honored to be able to stand before you today to speak on the incredible class of 2025. Before I start, I would like to thank the Central Cabarrus faculty and staff for all they do, and a very special thank you to our family members for their unwavering support. A few weeks ago, we visited our old elementary schools, walking the hallways, giving us that nostalgic feeling all over again. We got to see excitement on faces of kids who think graduating high school is so far away. Over a decade ago, that was us, embarking on our new journey of starting kindergarten. We were all very timid and afraid to leave our parents, but we later discovered some friends on the playground who became our very first friends. Bonding under the colors of the parachute at gym class, running at field day, and napping on those red and blue mats. Now, getting to experience high school with the same friends, wishing we could be napping all over again. We are gathered here today to celebrate an event that we all been ready for, but yet so scared for. It's been real here at CCHS, but being here at CCHS has taught us more than academics. It's taught us how to embrace adversity. It's taught us failure doesn't mean it's the end, and to stay prepared for the next Almost Friday post. We've endured a lot along the way, and we are still standing here today. We had to deal with a pandemic, virtual learning, and that infamous 7:15 bell. Yet, we're still here, ready to take on the world. We've come out on the other side with not just our diplomas, but with lifelong memories, some survival skills, and most importantly, amazing friendships. My classmates, don't think of today as the end of a chapter. Think of it as the beginning of a new chapter. We spent countless years, days, and hours in classrooms, some of which we were spitting in groups, and some months we were up surviving on nothing but the Red Bull our parents told us not to drink. But aside from all the studying and trying to meet 11:59 deadlines, the most important to many of us, we got to know each other. And with each other, we learned how it felt to be a part of a community. As a famous quote by Eleanor Roosevelt says, "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today." So if there's one thing I want to leave with you all, it would be to stay true to your hopes and dreams and never stop going hard. Because what the world needs is strong-minded, bold, brave, and intelligent individuals like us. As we all embark on our journey to adulthood, whether that is serving our country, going to college, taking a year off, or even heading straight to work, we are capable of doing whatever we put our minds to. As we get ready to walk this stage, hold your head high and smile big, because you did it. We did it. Congratulations to all of us, class of 2025. It's our time now. And always remember, once a Viking, always a Viking. Thank you.
Good evening, families, staff members, guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Tonight we gather to celebrate a moment that has been years in the making, a moment that not only symbolizes an ending, but the beginning of an extraordinary step. Graduates, you are not only scholars, but you are artists, leaders, athletes, and innovators. You are Vikings who have grown stronger through every challenge and have flourished with every triumph. Your 4 years at Central Cabarrus High School have been shaped by much more than just academics and extracurriculars. They have been defined by transformation. You came to us as curious, eager ninth graders, and today you walk across this stage as capable, confident graduates, eager to embark on a path to success, whether that be college, the workforce, or military service. No matter the direction you choose, you are equipped with the values and experiences that define a true Viking. Together, you have made memories in classrooms, on athletic fields, stages, labs, and in our community, and we have watched you shine. Our JROTC program earned the esteemed title of Distinguished Unit with Merit, a reflection of discipline, leadership, and integrity. Our career and technical education students aren't just excelling, they're state champions, now competing on international levels, taking the skill they've honed right here at Central and showcasing them to the world. You've broken records, you've built robots, won scholarships, created breathtaking performances, and represented our green and gold with excellence and pride. In the arts, you've moved us with your creativity in music, theater, and visual expression that just do not reflect talent, but passion. In STEM, you've innovated and you've discovered. In athletics, you've demonstrated perseverance, teamwork, and heart. You've shown us what it means to be well-rounded and to strive for greatness in every area while lifting others up while you're doing it. But beyond all the accolades, what matters the most is who you have become. Central Cabarrus has helped shape you not only into scholars, but as citizens of character. As you leave our halls, I hope you carry with you the lessons that are much less tangible, but infinitely more valuable. Pride in your work, trust in your abilities, humility in your success, grace in your struggles, and generosity in your service to others. Graduates, we are so incredibly proud of you. Tonight, we celebrate all you have accomplished, and we dream with you for all that is still to come. You are ready, you are prepared, you are resilient. You are Central Cabarrus Vikings. Allow the legacy of Central Cabarrus to live on in the way you lead, serve, treat others, and pursue your dreams. Be sure you stay connected and grounded, and know that no matter where life takes you, you will always have a home here. Congratulations, class of 2025. Once a Viking, always a Viking.
Good evening. As the former principal and a lifelong Viking, it is an honor and privilege to address the Central Cabarrus High School graduating class of 2025. It is a blessing to stand before our school family tonight as we celebrate the newest members of a proud and enduring Viking legacy. As Ms. Smith so eloquently noted, this senior class has compiled an impressive record of achievements over the past 4 years. But what continues to strike me more than the accomplishments on paper is the sincerity and spirit behind them. Whether cheering each other on from the stands in victory or defeat, organizing community service events for the benefit of others, or showing up for your classmates on the days that were tough, you've shown what it means to be a Viking in the very best way. When I think of the class of 2025, I will always remember standing in the stadium as you helped make a classmate's sports dream come true. And not just because of the police escort, stretch limousine, or a dangerously intense balloon pop relay race, I'm still relieved that no bones were broken that morning. Instead, the memory will endure because of the innocent laughter, the unselfish energy, and the spirit of unity that I witnessed that day. It was clear even then that you were leaving your mark not just in grades or trophies, but in spirit and culture. Seniors, in just a few minutes, you will cross this stage and become a graduate of Central Cabarrus High School. As the 59th graduating class of CCHS, you will join the multi-generational family of Viking alumni. As a Viking alumnus, there is no greater honor for me than to welcome this senior class to our family. You are joining a proud and devoted family. Having once sat where you sit, having walked beside you these past 4 years, and now standing where I am, I can tell you this: this is a bond that lasts. We will carry many titles in our lives, some of which will be gained and lost over time, but we will forever be Central Cabarrus Vikings. Class of 2025, as each of you crosses the stage and transitions from student to alumnus, you will begin the next chapter of your life. But never forget, once a Viking, always a Viking.
Dr. Kapicki and special guests, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for graduation from Central Cabarrus High School.
Christina Acevedo. Anais Adame Sola, cum laude. Benjamin John A. Folter. Christian Almanza. Nathan Alston. Liliana Lucia Alvarado, cum laude. Naomi Ambriz Gonzalez. Taya Deanne Andorra, magna cum laude. Olivia Britt Arno. Vanessa Ayuso. Haley Madison Badger, magna cum laude. Connor Lee Badgett, cum laude. Fraser Braxton Bales, magna cum laude. Nick Lee Ballard. Ariana Nicole Bendu. Michael Love Banks, Jr. Lily Tomlinson Barron, summa cum laude. Lily Mae Barbie, magna cum laude. Amy Lynn Bartels, magna cum laude. Inaya Lachey Bass. Moises Bellin. Kendall Amari Bell. Darion Mackay Benjamin. Desire Myrique Benjamin. Layla Ariana Najala Bernard. Aisha Mushtaq Bati. Andrew Joshua Black. Kayla Ann Blackwelder. Justin Scott Blakely. Luella Catherine Blanchard, summa cum laude. Braden Cole Blue, magna cum laude. Quentin Rondell Boatwright. Vivian Lee Bond. Irie Louise Bost. Taylor Danielle Bost, magna cum laude. Naima Aaliyah Boston. Aaron Dylan Boyd. Caitlin Marie Brown, magna cum laude. Lark Deshawn Burst Jones. Denia Danielle Burton, magna cum laude. Rose Kathleen Bush, cum laude. Raylan Corinne Butler. Jocelyn Cato. Ren Akardi Callahan, magna cum laude. River Gabrielle Carnes. Quantel Ray Carpenter. Demetrius Antonio Carr, Jr. Kayla Castaneda Penaloza, cum laude. Jason Lee Caesar. Caden Allen Chambers. Celia Laprice Charles. Elia Cielo Inak. Neftali Sirio Morales. Tristan Lee Clapp, magna cum laude.
Daniel Jacob Clay. Khalees Clinkscale Green Cheyenne. James Francis Cloutier III. Jalen Emily Jo Cochran. Cameron Imani Coleman, cum laude. Jameer Zachary Coleman. Cameron Janae Collins. Addison Grace Combs. Wyatt Hampton Connor, magna cum laude. Alyssa Bernice Cornell. Paul Joseph Coble. Jabrel Jamal Aldine Cruz. Jada Cruz. Abby Noel Cronin, cum laude. Caden Garrett Crouch. Dustin Wayne Crump. Laura Cruz Muniz, cum laude. Shelby Cruz Solano. David Cruz Vidal. Faith Trinity Davenport, magna cum laude. Joshua Wyatt Davis. Stella May Dipong. Alex Diubaldi, magna cum laude. Molly Elizabeth Dobbins, magna cum laude. Andrew Nathaniel Dotson, cum laude. Camden Scott Dowd. Julia Caroline Dry. Kirsten Elizabeth Dry, cum laude. Gabriela Michelle Duarte Oriana, summa cum laude. Noah Dwayne Earnhardt. Gabriela Rihanna Ebanks. Sarah Claire Eggers, summa cum laude. Naira Samaya L. Evans. Kian Lewis Elby. Arlette Michelle Espinoza, magna cum laude. Nadira Michelle Estrada Hill, cum laude. Chinua John Ezebo, cum laude. Michaela Elaine Cannon Furby, magna cum laude. Ava Shuli Min Fink, magna cum laude. Tyrema Nicole Fisher. Lorena Michelle Flores Bonilla. Jorge Antonio Flores Brito. Azul Flores Morga. Stone Jackson Ford. Jarrell Javario Francois. Tehavian Kamari Freeman. Kamari Keyshawn Freeman Cross. Isabella Christiane Fry. Ellie Fuentes Noyola. Bria Michelle Gaddy.
Rebecca Garcia Giardo. Miranda Garzon Murillo. Gianna Marie Goss, cum laude. Alyssa Sue Gettings. Madison Rose Gettings, cum laude. Rachel May Gettings, cum laude. Kalane Simone Gilliard, cum laude. Sierra Monet Goins. Gabriela Gomez Sanchez. Zuri Sadai Gonzalez Gonzalez. Jeanne Amaya Gordon, cum laude. Princess Lydia Granby. Noah Christopher Granger. Michael Jean Greer Jr. Zachary Scott Grindstaff. Sarah Louise Gullidge. Destiny Nichelle Hampton. Christopher Jordan Hansen. Jillian Lucille Harrison. John Tasia Lachey Harrison. Darren Glenn Rodriguez Hayhurst. Hannah Abby Haynes. Kendall J. Haney Jr. Ashley Akira Hernandez Espejo. Jacobo Hernandez Grajeda, cum laude. Joel Hernandez Noyola. Jacob Allen Hines. Nicole Helen Hinson, magna cum laude. Kylie Ray Holmes, magna cum laude. Brianna Christina Howard. Brooke Allison Howard. Malay Abril Howard. Diamond Ayana James Hunt. Haley Patricia Hunter, magna cum laude. Cameron Crystal Ibarra. Donovan Jackson. Leslie Jareen Maya. Kayla Jasmine Jean Charles. Zachary Andrew Jenkins, cum laude. Lila Ann Johns, summa cum laude. Amari Armand Johnson. Jace Tyler Johnson. Keziah Ari Johnson Parson. Charity Zion Jones. Hunter Nathaniel Jordan. Zach Nesbitt Jordan, summa cum laude. Matthew Eugene Joyle. Jakevius Kashan Kelly. Carson Lane Kendall, magna cum laude. J.L. Jordan Kersey, magna cum laude. Mason Leo Kilpatrick. David Kishko. Alexander Ryan Cossack, summa cum laude. Giovanni Landaverde Hernandez.
Madison Nicole Lee. Vivian Carol Lippard, summa cum laude. Leslie Lira Magallanes. Kimberly Ann Lisk, magna cum laude. Samantha Isabel Little, summa cum laude. Abigail Francis Long. Andrew Lopez. Lathan Josiah Lopez, cum laude. Kamari Brooklyn Lewisant. Alan Henri Love. George William Loveland, magna cum laude. Kanaya Arlie Maldonado. Kivante Martin. Isaiah Thomas Martinez. Luis Joel Martinez Cotto. Davea Janae Maxwell. Faith Addison McCall, summa cum laude. Serena Aline Nevea McClure. Kamari Jashawn McCorkle. Brennan Catherine McCullough, cum laude. Michael Taj McGee, cum laude. Davin Ewart Charles McKinney. Arlette Giselle Melendez Ramirez. Joseph Ralph Mention. Neri Alejandro Mendoza, magna cum laude. Zoe Amaya Morel. Zaire Choice Mitchell Moore. Mariah Ariana Mobley, cum laude. Alexander de Jesus Morel. Maya Rochelle Morgan. Madison Grace Morrison. Ishmael Karan Morrow. Ethan Andrew Mullery. McHenry Edward Myers, summa cum laude. Caleb Ashton Napier. Jaleel James Newkirk. Adrian Mars Noel, summa cum laude. Precious Kamuto Wemboyi Nanumba. Caden Naomi Nye. Jermel Damond Oglesby Wiggins. Carla Ashley Oliveras Chavez, cum laude. Suhaili Orozco. Eileen Ortiz Clavel. Ariel Ortiz Clavel. Bricia Naomi Ortiz Partida. Bradley Michael Ortolano. Skylar Lee Caden Oxendine.
Daniel Para Aragon. Jackson Dorsey Parsons. Sierra Amelia Rose Patton. Jaime Manuel Pereira Huerta. Amanda Julissa Perez cum laude. Angel Perez Diaz. Uriel Alexander Perez Rodriguez. Lily Preston Peril, magna cum laude. Takesha Lamea Pettis. Joseph Tenkow Pham, magna cum laude. Anthony Joseph Peary, magna cum laude. Tinez Davion Pope. Lydia Jean Pope, summa cum laude. Dario Lamont Pope Jr. Christopher Nehemias Portillo Teas, cum laude. Sanaya Dene Pratt. K. Ismael Ramirez Molina. Monsura Rangel Cruz. Brendan Lee Ray. Janaya Adriana Reed. Jalen Malachi Rhodes Malik. Jaden Allen Rich. Isabella Nicole Okanya Richardson. Taylor Ayana Rivens. Ethan Alexander Rivera. Stacy Rivera. Jalen Larissa Rivers. Marina Rizkova. Leslie Charlene Rodriguez Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Ariana Rodriguez Villarreal, Ava Noel Rogers, Layla Beth Rollins, Lydia Estela Roma Lira, Renee Louise Roseman, Riley Milan Ross, summa cum laude, Helen Natalie Rees Hernandez, Rahina Rumaldo Garcia, Nirvana Solado Harris, magna cum laude, Vanessa Yaritzi Saldivar Gutierrez, Emma Jo Salter, cum laude, Daniel Sanchez, Daisy Estrella Saucedo Danielle, magna cum laude, Margaret Elise Schluter, cum laude, Paige Elaine Scruggs, Marlon Segovia Esparza, Victor Lawrence Sharp, cum laude, Jackson Lee Showalter, Layla Sky Sifford, Caden Rain Smith, cum laude, Haley Ariana Smith, magna cum laude, Jameson Patrick Smith, Landon James Smith, summa cum laude,
Serenity Nicole Smith, Leilani Soriano Garcia, Abilene Suarez, Tarius William Spratt, Sabrina Marie Stafford, Kaylin Lee Stanley, summa cum laude, Janaya Rose Stow, Lee Evan Suarez, Menenike Victor Tacken, Adriana Yaslin Tehran Frausto, Carrington Brianna Thomas, Savannah Alexandria Thomas, Alyssa Rose Tommen, Riley June Thompson, magna cum laude, Avery Elizabeth Thrush, magna cum laude, Diego Alejandro Torres Romero, Emma Elizabeth Tuttle, Michelle Annette Valdivia Rojes, Zeth James Drake Vandenbosch, Anna Hope Vargas, Connor Dwayne Vargas, Jocelyn Irene Vasquez Licea, Elena Melanie Veal McMillan, Stephen Daniel Vega Mendoza, Tadeo Valesco Ruiz, Alexandra Marie Vera, Yedamar Veronica Martinez, Edward Pinto Villa, Victoria Vitela, Jackson Cano Waite, magna cum laude, Talea Saray Chestnut Walker, Sabrina Estrella Wallace, magna cum laude, Tafaya Junior Walters, Tatiana Marie Warren, Jaden Martinez Washington, Trayvon Damon Leon Waters, Benjamin Robert Watson, summa cum laude, Talon Avery Weaver, Gabriella Joy Williams, Jayla Elise Williams, Shekinah Faith Williams, Benjamin Bailey Williams Jr., cum laude, Tiana Veronica Willis, Alianza Nicolette Wilson, Audrey Catherine Wolf, summa cum laude, DJ Woolard, Carter Webb Workman, Grayson Alexander Wortman, Emma Grace Young, cum laude, Kaylee Patricia Yao, Lucas Dalton Yao, cum laude,
Will the class of 2025 please stand? As the principal of Central Cabarrus High School and by the powers vested in me by the state of North Carolina and Cabarrus County Schools, I now pronounce you the class of 2025 graduates of Central Cabarrus High School. You may move your tassels. Congratulations, Central Cabarrus High School graduating class of 2025.